On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Lofty.
Elevated in position, rank, or status, grand, elevated in style or language.
Examples:
A lofty peak. Lofty ambitions. His lofty goals were admirable but unrealistic.
Utilitarian.
Designed to be practical and functional rather than decorative or luxurious.
Examples:
Utilitarian design. Utilitarian economics. The kitchen is designed with a utilitarian approach, focusing on practicality rather than aesthetics.
Self-explanatory.
Easily understood or clear without further explanation or clarification, straightforward in its meaning or presentation.
Examples:
Self-explanatory user interface. Self-explanatory diagram. The self-explanatory manual made it easy for her to assemble the furniture without assistance.
Groundwork.
The basic or preparatory work or steps that provide a foundation for something.
Examples:
Groundwork foundation. Groundwork study. They laid the groundwork for the new project by conducting thorough research.
Skeptic.
A person who doubts or questions the truth of specific claims, beliefs, or doctrines, especially those in religion or the supernatural.
Examples:
An ingrained skeptic. Climate skeptic. He was a skeptic who doubted the existence of supernatural phenomena.
Titanic.
Of or having a great size, power, or influence, of or relating to titanium, equals a light, strong gray, lustrous, corrosion-resistant metallic element.
Examples:
Titanic battle. Titanic compound. The Titanic ship sank on its maiden voyage.
Molybdenum.
A naturally occurring metallic element with the symbol Mo and atomic number 42, known for its high melting point and resistance to corrosion, commonly used in alloys and as a catalyst in chemical reactions.
Examples:
Molybdenum alloy. Molybdenum mining. The high melting point of molybdenum makes it suitable for use in furnace parts.
Sludge.
A thick, wet mixture of liquid and solid matter, typically one that is unpleasant or harmful.
Examples:
Sludge treatment. Sludge removal. The sludge at the bottom of the river was a toxic hazard for marine life.
Encrust.
To cover or coat something with a crust, equals hard outer layer, often as a result of an accumulation of materials over time.
Examples:
Encrust coral reef. Encrust the rim of the glass. The jeweler encrusted the crown with a variety of precious stones.
Let down.
A feeling of disappointment, disillusionment, or discouragement following high expectations, a failure to live up to expectations or promises, a sudden release or decrease in pressure or tension.
Examples:
A letdown feeling. Experienced a letdown. The letdown of losing the game was tough, but we'll try harder next time.
Unintended.
Not planned or meant.
Examples:
Unintended bias. Unintended misunderstanding. Excessive human interference in the global environment may bring unintended consequences.
Vignette.
A brief or short descriptive account, episode, or story that focuses on a particular moment, person, or object, a small decorative design or illustration.
Examples:
Poignant vignette. Vignette from the incident. The novel has a series of vignettes that showcase the everyday struggles of its characters.
Scaffold.
A temporary platform or structure used to support workers and materials during construction or maintenance work.
Examples:
Scaffold construction. Go to the scaffold. The construction workers set up the scaffold to reach the top of the building.
Magenta.
A bright, purplish-red color named after a plant that was once used to produce a dye with a similar hue.
Examples:
Magenta flowers. Magenta ink. The artist used magenta paint to make her painting pop with color.
Squiggle.
A curly or wavy line or mark, especially one that is irregular or difficult to follow. Verb, to draw or write something in a wavy or irregular manner, often with a series of small curves or loops.
Examples:
Squiggle line. Wavy squiggle. My signature always has a little squiggle at the end.
Breakup.
The end of a relationship between persons or nations, the separation of something into several pieces or sections.
Examples:
A breakup hug. Air breakup. He got over the big breakup with his wife.
Comical.
Funny, especially in a strange or absurd way.
Examples:
A comical way to speaking. Cast comical eyes. He covered up his failure with comical laughter.
Hydrant.
A pipe with a valve and spout, usually located on streets and used for drawing water, especially for firefighting purposes.
Examples:
Hydrant valve. Fire hydrant. The residents reported a leaky hydrant in their community, prompting the city to dispatch a maintenance crew.
Animate.
To make something full of interest and energy.
Examples:
Animate the body. Animate his soul. The positive attitude of the supervisor animated the discussion.
Bollard.
A short, sturdy post, often made of metal or concrete, used to separate and protect areas, often found along roadsides, pedestrian areas, or docks.
Examples:
Bollard for bicycle parking. Metal bollard. The new parking lot features bollard lighting, ensuring safety during nighttime hours.
Amuse.
To entertain or divert the mind, to make someone laugh.
Examples:
Amuse a baby with a rattle. Amuse guests. He amused himself by playing video games during his free time.
Repurpose.
To use something again for a different purpose than it was originally intended.
Examples:
Repurpose an old building. Repurpose a used car. The old barn was repurposed into a modern event space.
Cannon.
A large, heavy gun fired from a fixed position or mounted on a vehicle, used in warfare or hunting.
Examples:
Cannon salute. Cannonball. The heavy cannon fired a loud shot that echoed across the battlefield.
Resourceful.
Showing creativity and ability to find quick and practical solutions to problems.
Examples:
Resourceful thinker. Resourceful cook in town. She was resourceful and found a solution to the problem on her own.
Blockade.
A barrier or obstacle designed to prevent the movement or flow of people, goods, or resources. A military tactic that aims to isolate a specific area or territory by preventing it from receiving supplies or reinforcements.
Examples:
Embargo blockade. Military blockade. The country implemented a blockade during the war to prevent goods and supplies from entering or leaving.
Headquarter.
The central office or location from which a business or organization is managed.
Examples:
Administrative headquarter. An emergency headquarter. The company decided to move its headquarters to New York City.
Catholic.
Universal and including many different types of things, related to or associated with the part of the Christian Church that has the Pope as its leader.
Examples:
Catholic in his tastes. The Catholic Church. Sociologists are now interested in Catholic world peace.
Shrine.
A place considered holy because of its association with a deity or a sacred person or relic, or because it is a place of pilgrimage or worship.
Examples:
Shrine temple. religious shrine. The holy shrine to the local saint was a popular place for pilgrims to visit.
Faction.
A group within an organization or political party that is in disagreement with the majority or seeks to create change in policies or leadership.
Examples:
extremist faction, religious faction. The political faction within the party was causing conflicts and disagreements.
Recognizable.
Easy to become aware of or identify.
Examples:
to a recognizable degree. Recognizable landmark. His car was easily recognizable in the parking lot.
Industrious.
Hardworking, diligent, and persistent in effort.
Examples:
industrious worker, industrious student. He was known to be very industrious and would often work late into the night.
Periodical.
A publication, often issued regularly, containing a collection of articles, stories, or information on a particular topic or range of topics.
Examples:
monthly periodical, online periodical. I enjoy reading a popular periodical to stay updated on current events.
Scoot.
To move or glide along quickly and smoothly on a surface, especially on a scooter or similar device.
Examples:
scoot out of my room. Scoot over. I have to scoot over to the next desk because there's not enough room for me to sit comfortably.
Photoshop.
To edit or manipulate digital images or photographs using Adobe Photoshop software or similar tools.
Examples:
Photoshop a picture. Photoshop the background of the image. The photographer photoshopped the image to enhance the lighting and contrast.
Brethren.
Plural form of brother, a group of people who share a common characteristic, belief, or purpose, often within a religious or fraternal context.
Examples:
brethren members. Brethren in faith. The brethren of the church gathered for their annual conference.
Conspire.
To plan or plot together secretly, especially with an evil or unlawful purpose.
Examples:
conspire his ruin. Conspire to corner the market. The group of friends conspired to pull a prank on their teacher.
Disparate.
Very different or distinct from something else, and is not connected or comparable in any way.
Examples:
disparate impact. Physically disparate location. The organization worked to bring together disparate groups in the community.
Amaze.
To fill with wonder, surprise, or admiration.
Examples:
amaze and entertain visitors. Amaze everyone. The magician's tricks amazed the audience.
Valet.
A person employed to park cars or act as a personal attendant, a personal servant or assistant.
Examples:
Valet parking. Hotel valet. After dinner, I handed my keys to the valet and walked into the restaurant.
Collage.
A work of art composed by assembling various materials, such as photographs, newspaper clippings, and other objects, onto a surface, any composition made by combining various distinct elements.
Examples:
Collage art. Digital collage. She made a beautiful collage of photos from her travels to display in her home.
Perforate.
To make small holes or punctures in something, often with a tool or sharp object.
Examples:
Perforate paper. Perforate eardrum. After the medical exam, the doctor suspected that the patient's ulcer might have perforated, leading to more severe health complications.
Eradicate.
To get rid of or destroy something completely, especially something bad.
Examples:
Eradicate the deficit. Eradicate racial discrimination. We are trying to eradicate this disease from the world.
Monoculture.
The cultivation of a single crop or type of animal over a wide area.
Examples:
Monoculture strategy. Corn monoculture. Monoculture farming can also increase the risk of pests and diseases, as the lack of diversity makes it easier for these organisms to spread and cause harm to the crop.
Indiscriminate.
Done or occurring without any particular aim, purpose, or discrimination, haphazard, random, or careless.
Examples:
Indiscriminate violence. Indiscriminate use of force. The indiscriminate spraying of pesticides is harmful to both the environment and people's health.
Subordinate.
Of lower rank or importance, often used to describe a person in a position of inferiority or inferior status, serving as a secondary or supporting element to something else.
Examples:
Subordinate position. Subordinate role. The CEO's subordinate employees were expected to follow his instructions without question.
Rag.
A piece of cloth, especially an old one, torn or cut into strips and used for cleaning.
Examples:
A rag of cloud. Rag doll. He used an old rag to clean the grease off the car's engine.
Urbanization.
The process of population growth and physical expansion of cities, often involving increased migration from rural areas and the development of urban infrastructure and culture.
Examples:
urbanization process, non-urbanization area. Rapid urbanization has led to many environmental and social issues in cities.
Heighten.
To increase or enhance the intensity, degree, or extent of something, to make something more pronounced or noticeable, to intensify or amplify.
Examples:
heighten anxiety, heighten emotions. The use of bright colors in the painting heightened the overall sense of joy and vibrancy.
Sanctity.
The quality of being sacred, holy, or blessed, the state of being pure, untainted, or inviolable, the ultimate importance or reverence attributed to something.
Examples:
sanctity of life, violate the sanctity. The sanctity of human life is a fundamental principle of many religions.
Stature.
The height of a human or animal body, the level of respect or reputation that a person or entity holds in a particular community.
Examples:
stature enhancement, short stature. A leader needs to have a stature that commands respect from their followers.
Enlightened.
Having or showing a rational, modern, and well-informed outlook.
Examples:
enlightened age, make an enlightened decision. The enlightened teacher taught the class about the importance of compassion and empathy.
Foliage.
The leaves of a plant or tree, especially in large quantities or as seen from a distance, natural greenery, often used for decorative purposes.
Examples:
colorful foliage, autumn foliage. The vibrant foliage on the vines made the winery look even more beautiful.
Pavilion.
A large, often ornate tent or booth, often used for entertainment or public events, a building or structure, often in a park or other public space, used for meetings, exhibitions, or social gatherings.
Examples:
garden pavilion, beach pavilion. The outdoor wedding reception was held in a beautiful pavilion overlooking the lake.
Phenomenal.
Extremely good or impressive, outstanding.
Examples:
phenomenal success, phenomenal growth. The athlete's phenomenal performance broke all previous records.
Pinnacle.
The highest point or peak of something, particularly a mountain or a career, the greatest or highest level of achievement or success.
Examples:
architectural pinnacle, reach the pinnacle. Climbing to the pinnacle of the mountain is a challenge that many outdoor enthusiasts strive to achieve.
Salute.
To show respect or recognition for someone or something, often by making a gesture or performing an action, To greet or acknowledge someone in a formal or ceremonious way.
Examples:
Salute to the flag. Salute him in military fashion. The soldiers stood at attention to salute their commanding officer.
Readout:
A display of information or data, often in numerical or digital form, that provides a readout of measurements, quantities, or other aspects of a process or system.
Examples:
Readout display. Temperature readout. The machine provided a digital readout of my heart rate and oxygen levels.